ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riptide Gaming, and in today's video, I am going to be playing some more Balloon Tower Defense in the very first episode of Tower Defense Tuesday, and I'm voicing over, so if anything's off, then just know that I'm voicing over, and this was R3 Bonanza, even though it said Real Bonanza, and R3 Bonanza is really terrible. Like, it's one of my least favorite things, honestly, other than free power-ups, and that's pretty much it. This is my least favorite game mode on the planet, pretty much. Just because, like, the combinations, since it's random, the combinations are terrible. Like, they are not good at all. Like, I could go on and on about it. Like, I just recorded, another balloons video in hopes that it would be better than this one. I mean, this is a late game. Like, just know that this is a late game. But, R3, like, I recorded a video. I did 3 matches in 16 minutes because I won with camos every single time. All 3 were won with camos. So, I decided that that was going to be really boring, mainly because I was complaining half the time, sort of like this, but, it would just be really boring because you know how each match ends, it's just with camos. And the one map that maybe would have been good, the guy skipped. It maybe would have been good and he skipped it, but whatever. To the gameplay. So we start off, I sort of mimic what he does just to, like, you know, get him annoyed. He puts down 2 wizards, I put down 2 wizards, and then pretty soon, I'm just building up my eco. Like, I wanted this to be an eco match, so I was just playing the eco the whole entire time in this match, pretty much, until I get to my peak of the eco, which you will see, in a little bit. So he's also doing the same, and I was honestly confused at the beginning who was on which side. I don't know why, I just didn't look for where the things were at. But I was like, which side am I on? Because they look the exact same, and I didn't even mean to. I mean, I kind of did mean to, but it looked the exact same. Like, the same things were happening on each side. So I start spamming yellows, and he's spamming with yellows. Like, I was like, what is this fire? Like, I thought that the balloons I were sending to me too, until about now when I realized, you know, I'm not even sending anything. So I get 3 wizards down. I didn't even realize that he has 3 wizards down until just now. And everything looks pretty much the same. And then I start getting some pinks in there. He starts getting some pinks in there. And everyone has pinks everywhere. And this whole match is pretty much madness. Like, congealed madness in a video. Like, you're going to see how many of a certain thing I have down at the very end. Like, it's crazy. He went ahead and put a wizard down there to help out with his, which is good because people waste boosts a lot. Like, also in the video that I recorded, the guy boosted a dartling. I don't know why. And then as you can see, his lives start to go down, and that's when he boosted, and that's when he should have boosted. But his lives go down a little bit, a lot of it. And then my lives right here start to go down a little bit, a lot of it. And it gets pretty close. And up till this point, I still had some things down, but then what just happened, just like totally got my lives really far down. And then I'm able to defend the large amount of the second group of balloons that just went there. So I wasn't building eco, so I decided to build a little bit more, build upon this 2,500 eco, and see what's happening, or see what's going to happen. Because I didn't think it was going to be a late game just because it's R3 and that never happens. And I honestly could have waited on that super monkey because I didn't have a lot of money and I was doing fine. Well, I was doing alright. I wasn't doing that great, but I was doing alright. And then, so I went ahead, put that monkey down, that super monkey down, and upgraded it to plasma. I think that's plasma. It might be this later. I don't know. So I was seeing. I mean, it made a pretty big difference. You can see he has 4 wizards down, and I have 3 with a super monkey, and it's pretty good at this point. As you can see, I just reached $10,000, and then I have 3,600 eco, so I'm not doing that bad at all in terms of money. And then I'm not doing that bad at all in terms of defending, because right here is when it actually goes past the super monkey for like a split second. It didn't do all that much. So, I don't really, nothing really happens for a while, mainly because I'm just saving up to upgrade the super monkeys. And you'll see that I don't upgrade it for quite some time. Almost I'm at almost 5,000 eco at this point, and we're definitely not doing bad in terms of money. So then it's about time that I realized that I had enough to upgrade it to technological terror, the super monkey, or at least the robo. And I think I actually did realize it, but I was just saving up so I could get them one after another. So let's see. Let's see what I do. I think I was just saving up so I can get a bunch of technological terrors. That's what I get down way too much of, is technological terrors, and then I do upgrade it, and it took out a lot of money. And I think I was just saving up so that I would have something left after the upgrade, and not just have like $1,000, because that won't really help. And so yeah, I'm just building up money right now, trying to get to my peak. If I didn't say what it is already, I don't think I did. And we're almost there, honestly. We're more than halfway there. Slightly. If you don't know what it is, then you probably should know what it is by now, using context clues. But I'm done with ranting about eco and context clues. Time to go back to the gameplay. So, as you can see, he upgraded his super monkey a little bit. I honestly don't know how much money he had. Probably a lot. He's probably at least 60,000 right now, because I've upgraded my super monkey a lot, and his is just at plasma. And he starts hitting me with some camos, but I defended, and I thought that he was going to win with the camos. And as you can see, I put another monkey down, another wizard, just so that it would help out a little with the camos, because I knew he was probably going to do that again. And I can't quite remember if he does that again. He might, but I don't know. And as you can see, we're at 70 to 80,000. 80,000 right now. And that's almost 8,000 eco. Yeah, there it is. And most of the whole entire match is just on the balloon, on the spawn balloons menu. Because I have been sending balloons the entire time, honestly. So I'm getting my eco up to about 87,000. Yep, 87,000 right there. And I'm defending really well, considering I only have 5 things down, and it's round 26. I'm doing not bad at all. And I still have all 3 of each boost. I don't really use the balloon boost that much. Like, I don't think I've ever used it. I think. Because, I mean, I probably could have won with it, but I wanted late game for you guys. And for me, because I love late game. But, yeah, I don't usually use it all that much. And as you can see, that first Moab came in. It was a little bit of a struggle. And so I decided to get another super monkey down, because we're almost at 200,000. And I just max it out. And then I think yeah, this is when I start building. I'm looking for a spot to put it that's close, because I want to put as many in there as possible. So I have 4 super monkeys down right now, technological terror on each, and that used up all of my money pretty much right there. And we're still at 70,000, and I can get another one. and I do. And I remember, oh, I'm so close, I'm so close. So then, here's my peak, right, right, right here. That is my peak. 10,012 eco. That's pretty crazy. Like, I could easily save up for a technological tear in about 3 loads of money. I don't know what they're called. And I think I end up, I don't know how many super monkeys I get down. I'm pretty sure it's like 16. That might be 18. That might be a totally different match. I can't exactly remember. But now, as you can see, those Moabs are going down a whole lot easier than they were before. And looks like he's struggling over there. Like, he has so much down. It's pretty crazy. So, I'm at 12, 12900, 13,000, 139,000. That's a big number. I can barely count it or read it. And as you can see, there was a lot of lag. And that's sort of what happens when you get a bunch of super monkeys down, or a bunch of anything for that matter, is there's so much lag. And like, there's lag at the beginning. And if you've never experienced lag, then it's crazy. Like, I've seen like so much lag that a guy's screen just totally like went berserk, and it looked like a TV when it's just gray and black and it's like all weird, you know. His screen did that for a second because he had like 22 phoenixes down from his wizards. And at this point, I wanted to just see how many technological tears I could get down, even though it's totally unnecessary. Because as you can see, I just took out like 4 Moabs in less than less than 3 seconds. And so I was pretty happy with that. Pretty sure anybody would be. But I'm just building all these technological tears, and they're absolutely crushing the Moabs. Like, they are having no problem at all. Crushing everything that comes. So, there's really nothing to do at this point. Like, I probably could win with just this. And I don't ever use the ice things either, like the balloons. I mean, I use them occasionally, but that's only if it's R3 and there's nothing else good, just to help them out a little bit. But you know what? One of the worst things that you can get in R3, in my opinion, are snipers. Just because, like, nothing else that is ever in R3, it rarely ever goes good with snipers. Just because it's usually just like super monkeys and then ice things and then snipers. Like, it's good to have things that are cheap with snipers like in the back. Usually because cheaper things um tend to shoot faster than things that are more expensive, unless you're talking about the super monkey, obviously. But for example, like a dart monkey, unless it's a wizard is at Dragon's Breath, a dart monkey shoots much more than a wizard. And um, if well, if you have a bunch of dart monkeys down, I mean, obviously things are going to slip. Like, honestly. But if you have snipers in the background, it's going to help out a lot because they're so strong. And they can take out leads in 2 hits. But anyway, so I get a temple down, and I really have nothing to do at this point. Like, I have so much happening, so much down, that I really could win the match with this here, or at least last until about round 60. But as you can see over here, he wasted his phoenixes on 2 red Moabs. think the reds are still called Moabs. I have no idea. Um, and if you've ever been past round 50, then you probably know that things get a little crazy at about round 43. And then they get really crazy at like round 50 because there's just ZOMGs all over the place, and red Moabs all over the place, and regular Moabs all over the place, and it's just craziness. So as you can see, I'm at 189,000, which is way too much, honestly, because I can afford everything in the game at this point. I'm pretty sure. I don't really use anything else other than like the dart monkeys and ninjas and things of that sort, and the super monkeys. Like I haven't used a wizard since the 3 days that I just started playing the game, because um it was just like I found other strategies and just things like that. I have not used one in forever. So as you can see, I wanted to use some of my money, so I got a temple there at the bottom so it wouldn't take out any of my technological terrors. And if you don't know, whenever you do a temple, it takes out a lot, like everything around it. So you have to be really careful of placement of the temples, because if you don't get it in the right spot, then it'll kind of just mess up. And so yeah, I'm at 152,000 still, right after getting a temple. If that doesn't say anything. Oh, I'm yawning. Alright, so our defense is really nice right about now, and I don't need to put anything down. And here's the first ZOMG coming right out at round 43, which is the round where the first ZOMG comes out. And I already have mine out before his bus. Like mine is already out, and I'm putting stuff down, and his just now goes out.
Bye.
And I didn't want to send him a lot because of everything going down. It would keep everything like distracted, and it would just be overwhelming. So I didn't want to do that because I mean it's a late game, and I wanted to see how late I could go at this point, just with all of my technological terrors. Anything that he sends me, I now know that I can take it out. I took out the ZOMGs before they even went like around the corner or out of range of anything, and it was pretty crazy. Another yawn. So as you can see, once again, I get mine out before his even busts, with his power-ups on all of his monkeys. And here comes another one, another ZOMG, and it hasn't even been barely even touched until now. And mine, once again, is already taken out by the time his pops. His isn't even cracked yet. And that is one of the starting problems for his downhill movement. So, look at that. I mean, he has 3 ZOMGs coming at him untouched until now. And he has all of his power-ups on everything going. And he doesn't know what he's going to do at all. And he doesn't know when he's going to do it. So, all of those for me are already out. Didn't go around the corner at all. Meanwhile, he still has an unpopped ZOMG coming at him with like 14 red Moabs and so many blue Moabs. He just now gets it out, but he somehow defends this with all of his power-ups going. And I haven't used any of my power-ups. Even on my super monkeys, I haven't used any of my power-ups, any of my boosts, or anything like that. So I honestly think that I've been playing a little bit better at this point, and I could easily win. If I let the Moabs build, I could send if I waited till there's like four ZOMGs coming out like right now, and then I just send another ZOMG. he'd pretty much be finished. Honestly, like he'd be finished. But I didn't, cause for late game purposes. And so he sends a crying emoji, and I don't think I sent anything back, just because it's kind of pointless to do that. And then he's getting kind of overwhelmed right now with all these blue Moabs and all these red Moabs coming at him untouched until now.
What?
And he defends that. He definitely defends it. But there is another ZOMG coming straight at him. And it's not even cracked yet. And he has another technological terror that he's trying to upgrade. And I'm at 191,000 monies, dollars, whatever, right now. And I'm just seeing how he's going to go down. Like, if I wanted to win, I could easily have won, like, right about now, where he would have 5 ZOMGs down all at once and another red thing. But I didn't. Late game purposes. And I think there's one point where things get really close. I think it's right here, like they get pretty close to getting to the end, but they don't. And there's really nothing much other to say. And like I feel bad whenever he goes out, because there's so much stuff down. Like I can't remember exactly, but all I remember is that there's like one of every Moab out, and it's just madness. I think this is when it starts, when all these ZOMGs go and everything's focused on them, and then it's craziness. And then I think another ZOMG goes out. I don't really know. So he's just now getting on that Moab, and things are getting pretty crazy. Using all of his power-ups again. And look how close this gets. Look how close that was to being able to, like, win. And it's round 55, so it's definitely unforgiving at this point. So, yeah. I don't really know what, what, round it ends. There's not much to talk about at this point. Oh yeah, this is definitely when things start to go downhill for him. I start to use some of my boosts, because that is just crazy. All the stuff that's happening, all the stuff that's down, and as you can see, none of his are cracked yet. And let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 times 4 reds would be 16 reds. And then 16 times 4, I don't even know what that is. 60 something blue. No, it wouldn't be 60 blues. I have no idea. I think it would be 36. About 36. I don't know. I'm not good at math. So that's when he goes out. And I took that W. So that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.